They are kind of the same, but not really the same. So yeah, I need them. Plus, who doesn't want to have a second pair of the most comfortable Jordan 4 ever? Right? Right? What's up, everyone? It's your boy Blue. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kicking Trips. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and kicking it with me. I got another fun one for you guys today. These are the Nike SB Air Jordan 4 in the navy colorway. And does Nike SB need to start retooling all our favorite Air Jordan models moving forward? Because let me tell you, these are some of the most All right, we'll get into all that. Let's talk about it. The year was, honestly, I don't know the exact year that Nike attempted to get into the skateboarding game for the first time. It was somewhere in the late 90s, like 96, 97. I know that their first release was with the Nike Air Chode. Yeah, they actually decided to name it that. And obviously it didn't last long. All right, we're just gonna keep going. And with Nike knowing nothing about the skateboarding world or culture, that whole skate line of shoes ended up failing. Now, as always, I'm gonna dive into all the details and close-ups and get you guys some on feet and of course sprinkle in a little bit of that story as well. But before all that, click that subscribe and notification bell. It really does go a long way as far as helping the growth of the channel. So as always, appreciate that. Now, thankfully for us, in 2002, Nike's second attempt into the skate world, they teamed with real skaters, they built relationships with local skate shops, and even signed pro skaters to help develop sneakers the skaters actually wanted to skate in. And Nike SB was born with the Dunk Low Pro SB that came with Air Zoom insoles and the padded tongue that we've all come to know, releasing in signature colorways for the skaters that Nike signed to form their first ever pro team. And I don't want to make this super long because I think we all know there's a difference between Dunks and Dunk SBs, and that the Dunk SBs are just way more comfortable. And Nike SB and Jordan Brand have collaborated before. The first time was back in 2014 on the Nike SB Jordan 1 in metallic green, designed by Craig Steck, who's been in the game since the 70s, influencing skate culture. And there have been a few Jordan SB collabs over the years, with these Air Jordan 1 Low SBs and the Midnight Navies being high on my grill list for years. One day. And these LA to Chicago SB1s that start in a Lakers colorway and are meant to wear away to a Chicago colorway underneath as you beat them up boarding. And I was so close to buying those Chicago to LAs. I had bids in on them, but literally that same week they announced that the Chicago Lost and Found was gonna be coming our way. And I was like, nah, we're gonna wait on these instead. But in 2023, Nike SB and Jordan Brand, they collaborated to bring us something we had never seen before. And that was these, the Nike SB Air Jordan 4 in the pine green colorway. And these blew everyone's minds, bringing us a new shape and tech that changed how this sneaker looked a little, but changed how this sneaker felt a ton. And this SB4 had us all going crazy, and it catapulted the Nike SB4 Pine Green into the 2023 Sneaker of the Year. So in 2025, we got the follow-up, the sequel. And sometimes the debate becomes, is the sequel actually better than the original? And as I was texting one of my boys recently, he said, listen man, you got the Pines and you barely wear them, and they're almost the same. Do you really need the navies? And I'm like, wait a minute, do I? They are kind of the same, but not really the same. So yeah, I need them. Plus, who doesn't want to have a second pair of the most comfortable Jordan 4 ever? Right? Right? And I can't wait to jump into these details with you. Starting with the box, we get the same sail colored box from the previous release with the Jordan Flight on the lid and the Jumpman Nike SB logo on the lid side panels. We also get the traditional cement wrapping paper coming on the inside. Moving over to the shoes, and besides the obvious navy blue hits across this sneaker, a few subtle changes were made as we get Summit white leather uppers versus the sail uppers that came on the Pines. And normally I'm all about the sails and the off-whites, but this white navy blue combo goes perfectly. That Summit white toe box comes in a smooth, soft leather that only tumbles when pressed, and a roughed up light gray suede that helps grabbing the board wraps around the toe. That light gray suede wraps halfway down and around the side panel as the smooth white leather upper leads down the side panels. We get that classic white plastic fish netting that lays over the breathable mesh on the upper side panel. Leading into the lace panel, we get more of that Summit white leather, and this Nike SB has changed the typical lace wings from the hard plastic to a soft flexible rubber, and we get these in the navy blue on the bottom, and the upper lace wings comes in that same soft rubber wing in white with the eyelets coming in navy blue. The tongue is your typical Jordan 4 build that has the netting cover the mesh, white laces, no lace swap needed here, for these are perfect. And the top part of the tongue comes in white leather with the typical stitch tag that has a Jordan logo in red and Flight in navy blue. Inside comes in mostly white lining with the inside part of the tongue coming in navy with your typical upside down Air Jordan label that's stitched in, with the insoles coming in red with Nike SB Air painted on both toward the rear. Moving back down the side panel, we get more smooth Summit white leather that lays on the upper navy blue midsole, which leads onto the white part of the midsole that has that classic exposed air unit that comes in red. And I just love the perfectly placed subtle hits of red on these. Another small change is that they removed the 4-foot air unit so that skaters can have more board feel, which I don't know if that's the reason why these are just more comfortable than any other Jordan 4 I've ever worn, or if it's the overall new shape with the new toe box so that we don't lose toes anymore. Leading into the part that I know we've all been waiting for, that new heel tab that comes in a super soft navy blue rubber that'll save all our Achilles tendons come summertime. With Nike SB replacing Nike Air, and God, this looks so good. And I know I've always said there's nothing better than Nike Air on a booty. I stand corrected. All this sits on white outsoles with a red Nike logo, and in the front and rear part of the outsoles, we get that gum, but it's a lighter gum than the pine greens as they actually look a lot closer to what true gum bottoms look like. Just small changes, but enough to make these stand on their own 2 feet. So what do you get when two divisions of Nike come together in Jordan Brand and Nike SB to open up the vault on a classic fan favorite model, collaborating to bring us a retooled, reshaped Jordan 4 of our dreams that adds comfort and saves toes with quality materials that can be used on a board or on court? We get a Jordan that can ollie and alley-oop. But I won't lie, I'm just here for a new soft ride on some Jordan 4s. All right, guys, that is it for me. As always, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you like where we're going with the content on the channel. It really does go a long way as far as helping the growth of the channel. So as always, appreciate that. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys hit on these? Were these guys a pass for you? Now Nike switched things up this time with the US release, where they did like it was like an exclusive access that turned into like a secret scratch off with the link, and I just know so many people were able to hit retail pairs, and I am here for that, because if you're able to get one of the most comfortable Jordan 4s in your hand and at retail, that's a win. And let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite colorway of the SB4s? Is it still the pine green OG colorway? Or is it now the navy? Somewhat the same, but just different enough. And honestly, if I had to choose, I'm going with the navy, because I don't care about which one had more hype or which one had less stock. None of that matters to me. And I hope none of that matters to you, because at the end of the day, we should just get what we really like. So if the SB4 navy is another one you're trying to add to your SB collection, get them. Maybe you're looking to add your first Jordan SB into your collection overall, buy them. But more important than anything, guys, you already know, wear them. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.